In the small town of Silver Springs, Texas, a stray dog with a mutilated face roamed the streets. His name was Bjarni. He was missing part of his nose, and his mouth appeared to be torn apart. His sharp fangs stuck out, giving him a sinister grin that sent passers-by fleeing in terror. Despite his frightening appearance, Bjarni had no intention of hurting anyone. All he wanted was to find his way back home. Bjarni's tragic story began with his previous owners, the Montgomerys. They were a family who cared little about the animals they took in. If an animal became injured, they simply abandoned it, leaving the creature to fend for itself. In Bjarni's case, he had been injured in a brutal fight with another dog, leaving his face disfigured. The Montgomerys decided he was no longer their problem and left him to wander the streets. One fateful day, employees from the Texas Animal Protection Organization discovered Bjarni. They were shocked by his appearance, but they recognized his gentle nature. Thanks to a microchip embedded under his skin, they tracked down the Montgomerys, who refused to take Bjarni back. The animal rights activists were enraged at the family's indifference and knew they had to find a better home for him. Given Bjarni's condition, he was initially sent to an animal shelter where he faced the possibility of euthanasia if no one adopted him. However, luck was on his side. The kind-hearted staff at a nearby charitable shelter took him in, determined to give him a second chance. Despite his disfigurement, Bjarni had a captivating personality. He loved to interact with people and be affectionate, which endeared him to everyone he met. The only thing that saddened him was his inability to properly lick his newfound friends. The shelter staff knew they had to do something to help him. They organized a fundraiser to pay for a reconstructive surgery that would enable Bjarni to breathe and eat normally again. Word spread quickly through Silver Springs, and donations poured in from all corners of the community. After raising enough money, they scheduled the operation, which included skin grafting and nose reconstruction. The surgery was a success. When Bjarni awoke, he could breathe, smell, eat, and drink again. Overwhelmed with excitement, he refused to calm down, prompting the veterinarians to leave his protective collar on longer than planned to prevent him from injuring himself. Bjarni's transformation from a disfigured monster to a beautiful, happy dog touched the hearts of the townspeople. Soon, there was no shortage of families eager to adopt him. Ultimately, Bjarni found a loving home with the Thompsons, a compassionate family who understood the importance of responsible pet ownership. The Thompsons had heard about Bjarni's story and were inspired to give him the life he deserved. They treated him with love and kindness, and in return, Bjarni showered them with affection. The story of Bjarni's journey became a sad reminder of the need for stricter regulations on pet ownership. Animal rights activists in Silver Springs, Texas, and beyond called for the implementation of an owner's exam to ensure that only those who were truly prepared to care for an animal would be allowed to adopt one. Bjarni's tale also emphasized the importance of microchipping pets, as it had played a crucial role in finding his previous owners and ultimately led to his rescue. Bjarni's life had been transformed from one of hardship and pain to one filled with love and happiness. His story resonated with people far and wide, inspiring them to advocate for the well-being of animals and to fight for better legislation to protect them. The story of Bjarni caught the attention of a local journalist, who decided to write an in-depth article on the subject. The article highlighted the transformation that the dog had undergone and the importance of responsible pet ownership. It wasn't long before the story reached national news outlets, sparking conversations about the abusive nature of pet owners and the responsibility of the government to be more attentive towards their needs. And that, my friends, is the heartwarming and inspiring story of Bjarni. As we wrap up this incredible journey, let's remember the importance of responsible pet ownership. And if you're considering bringing a new furry friend into your life, be prepared to provide them with the love, care, and attention they deserve. If you've been touched by Bjarni's story, consider supporting your local animal shelter, rescue organization, or even start your own Bjarni's Buddies chapter in your community. Together, we can make a difference for animals in need. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming stories like this one. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below, and let us know if you have any other inspiring stories to share. Until next time, stay kind, stay compassionate, and remember, every small act of love can make a world of difference. Goodbye, everyone.